Imagine standing in your kitchen, staring at a fridge full of food you meant to cook but forgot about, now spoiled and destined for the trash. Or maybe you're sorting through a pile of clothes, some barely worn, bought on impulse and already out of style. Your inbox is overflowing with unread emails, your calendar packed with commitments you don't enjoy, and your mind feels cluttered with worries about keeping up with it all. In this fast-paced, consumer-driven world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by stuff, by waste, by the nagging sense that you're living a life that's out of sync with what truly matters. If this resonates, you're not alone. The pressure to buy more, do more, be more can leave you feeling drained, disconnected, and yearning for something simpler, something meaningful. What if there was a way to break free from this cycle? A way to live with intention, to value what you have, and to reduce the waste that weighs on your heart and the planet? This is where Mottainai, a Japanese philosophy rooted in respect and mindfulness, comes in. Mottainai is more than a call to recycle or declutter. It's a way of life that invites you to cherish resources, make conscious choices, and find beauty in living lightly. It's a path to a simpler, more intentional, and fulfilling life, one that honors both yourself and the world around you. Let's explore what Mottainai means, how it can transform your daily experience, and the practical steps you can take to embrace its wisdom. By the end, you'll feel inspired, empowered, and ready to create a life of purpose, gratitude, and sustainability, one mindful choice at a time. Mottainai is a Japanese word that carries a deep, almost emotional weight. It's often translated as, "what a waste," but its meaning is far richer. It expresses a sense of regret over squandering something valuable, whether it's food, time, or opportunities, and a call to respect and fully utilize what you have. Rooted in Buddhist and Shinto principles, Mottainai reflects a cultural reverence for the interconnectedness of all things. In traditional Japan, resources were scarce, so every scrap of fabric, every grain of rice, every moment was treated with care. To waste was not just impractical, it was disrespectful to the effort, energy, and life embodied in those resources. In modern times, Mottainai has been championed by figures like Wangari Maathai, the Kenyan environmentalist who used the term to advocate for global sustainability, emphasizing its universal relevance. At its core, Mottainai is about mindfulness, seeing the value in what's before you and using it with intention. It's about saying no to the throwaway culture that surrounds us, and yes, to a life of gratitude, purpose, and harmony. Why does Mottainai matter today? Picture your life for a moment. You're bombarded with ads urging you to buy the latest gadget, the trendiest clothes, the must-have kitchen tool. Fast fashion encourages you to replace your wardrobe every season. Single-use plastics pile up in your trash. Your time is fragmented by endless notifications, and your energy is drained by obligations that don't align with your values. This culture of excess and disposability leaves you stressed, financially stretched, and disconnected from what brings you joy. It also takes a toll on the planet. Landfills overflow, resources dwindle, and ecosystems suffer under the weight of our collective waste. Mottainai offers a different path. It invites you to slow down, to question what you consume, and to align your choices with what truly matters. It's not about deprivation or guilt. It's about abundance through appreciation, about finding richness in using what you have fully and well. The benefits of living with Mottainai are profound and far-reaching. Physically, it simplifies your space, reducing clutter and creating a home that feels calm and functional. Financially, it saves you money by curbing impulsive spending and prioritizing quality over quantity. Emotionally, it fosters gratitude, helping you find contentment in what you already have. Spiritually, it deepens your connection to the world, reminding you that your choices matter, not just for you, but for the environment and future generations. Environmentally, it reduces your footprint, aligning with sustainability by minimizing waste and honoring resources. To understand Mottainai's transformative power, let's meet Alex, a 30-year-old graphic designer who feels overwhelmed. His apartment is cluttered with art supplies he rarely uses, takeout containers from rushed meals, and clothes he bought to keep up with trends. He's always tired, juggling a demanding job and a packed social calendar, yet he feels unfulfilled, haunted by the sense that he's wasting his potential. One day, Alex hears about Mottainai and is struck by its simplicity. He starts with his kitchen, inspired to stop wasting food. He plans meals carefully, using leftovers creatively, and feels a spark of pride when he turns yesterday's rice into a stir-fry. Encouraged, he tackles his wardrobe, donating clothes he doesn't wear and committing to buy only what he truly loves. He starts saying no to social events that drain him, carving out time for sketching and walks in nature. With each step, Alex feels lighter. His home becomes a space of creativity, his budget improves, and his mind clears. He's not perfect. Sometimes he slips and buys something on impulse, but Mottainai gives him a framework to return to, a way to live with intention. Alex's story shows how Mottainai shifts your perspective. By valuing what you have, you create space for what matters. You trade overwhelm for clarity, waste for purpose, disconnection for harmony. What sets Mottainai apart from typical approaches to sustainability or minimalism? Many of us have tried recycling or decluttering, only to fall back into old habits. Why? Because most approaches focus on external actions, sorting bins, donating clothes, without addressing the mindset behind our choices. They're often driven by guilt or obligation, not inspiration. Mottainai, by contrast, starts with your heart. It asks you to see the sacredness in everyday things: a loaf of bread, a moment of quiet, a well-worn sweater, and to honor them through mindful use. It challenges the cultural narrative that new is always better, encouraging you to find joy in enough. Unlike rigid rules or one-size-fits-all solutions, Mottainai is a flexible, personal practice that grows with you, helping you navigate life with awareness and gratitude. The difference in outcomes is striking. A typical eco-friendly effort might mean buying reusable straws, but still over-consuming elsewhere. Mottainai transforms how you think about consumption itself, leading to lasting change. It's not a quick fix, but a way of being that ripples through your life, from your home to your relationships to the planet. Ready to embrace Mottainai? Its beauty lies in its accessibility. You can start small, adapt it to your life, and see results without needing to overhaul everything. Before you begin, clarify your intention. Why do you want to live with less waste? Is it to save money, reduce stress, protect the environment, contribute to a better world? Write down your why and keep it visible. It's your guide when challenges arise. Reflect on questions like, asterisk, what does a mindful, sustainable life look like for me? What's stopping me from living that way now? Jot down a vision of your life with Mottainai, describing how you want to feel: peaceful, connected, purposeful, and what you want to prioritize, like creativity, relationships, or rest. If you're unsure where to start, focus on one small area, like your pantry, to build confidence. Begin with one aspect of your life, your kitchen, wardrobe, or schedule. Set aside 20 minutes and approach it with curiosity. In the kitchen, check for expired food or duplicates and ask, asterisk, can I use this soon? Can I repurpose it? Plan meals to use what you have and store leftovers in clear containers to avoid forgetting them. In your wardrobe, try the Mottainai lens. Asterisk, do I wear this? Does it serve me? Could someone else use it more? Sort items into keep, donate, or recycle piles, and take donations out within a day to maintain momentum. For your time, review your commitments and ask, asterisk, does this align with my values? Am I saying yes out of obligation? Say no to one thing that doesn't serve you, freeing up space for what does. If sentimental items or habits are hard to release, take a photo or journal about the memory. then let go with gratitude. Mottainai's first principle is respect. Refusing to waste starts with refusing excess. Before buying something, pause and ask, do I need this? Will it add lasting value? Can I use what I already have? Apply this to non-material things too, like time or energy. Unsubscribe from 3 promotional emails. Mute social media accounts that spark envy, or decline invitations that feel like chores. Try a buy nothing week, using only what's in your home, and notice how creative you become. Impulse purchases or FOMO can be tempting, so wait 24 hours before buying non-essentials to ensure they align with your goals. Once you've reduced waste, organize what remains thoughtfully. In your home, give every item a place, prioritizing function and joy. Use jars for pantry staples, mend clothes to extend their life, or repurpose old jars as plant pots. In your schedule, block time for what nourishes you: reading, walking, connecting with loved ones. Avoid buying organizing products or overcommitting until you've clarified what's essential. Otherwise, you're just shuffling waste. Mottainai extends to your inner world. Clear mental clutter by journaling to process worries, practicing mindfulness to stay present, or letting go of regrets that weigh you down. Try a 5-minute gratitude ritual. List 3 things you're thankful for and 1 resource, time, energy, and object you'll use more mindfully today. If emotional weight feels heavy, talk to a friend or seek support to process it gently. Mottainai is a lifelong practice, so build habits to sustain it. Schedule monthly check-ins to review your space, habits, or goals, asking, am I honoring my resources? What can I adjust? Celebrate small wins, a week without food waste, a day spent on what you love, with something simple, like a quiet coffee or a sunset walk. If you slip, don't judge yourself. Return to one mindful choice, like cooking with what's on hand. Share Mottainai's gifts with others to amplify its impact. Donate thoughtfully, choosing charities that align with your values. Gift experiences, a hike, a homemade meal, instead of things. Invite friends to a zero-waste potluck or a clothing swap. Share one Mottainai tip online to inspire others. If others don't share your enthusiasm, focus on your journey and let your actions speak. Mottainai is enriched by related Japanese philosophies that deepen its meaning. Danshari, the art of decluttering, complements Mottainai by helping you let go of excess to focus on what's essential. Wabi-sabi, embracing imperfection, encourages you to love a patched jacket or a simple meal, finding beauty in what's enough. Kaizen, continuous improvement, aligns with Mottainai's call to make small, consistent changes toward a better life. Ikigai, your reason for being, guides you to use your time and energy on what aligns with your purpose. Together, these ideas weave a tapestry of intentional living, reminding you that reducing waste isn't about scarcity, but about creating space for joy, connection, and impact. Challenges will arise, but they're part of the journey. Guilt over past waste can feel heavy. Counter it by focusing on what you can do now, like composting or donating. Time constraints might make mindfulness feel impossible, so break tasks into 10-minute chunks, a quick pantry check, a moment to reflect. Fear of scarcity, what if I need this later, can hold you back, so try a maybe box for items you're unsure about, revisiting it in a month. Perfectionism can also derail you. Mottainai isn't about zero waste, but about progress and respect. Embrace imperfection, as Wabi-sabi teaches, and celebrate each step. Picture what Mottainai can mean for you. Imagine a home where every item is used and loved, where your space feels like a sanctuary of calm and purpose. Envision a mind free from the clutter of comparison or regret, able to savor the present moment. Feel a heart full of gratitude, connected to the world through choices that honor its resources. This is Mottainai's promise, not a perfect life, but one that's lighter, richer, and deeply fulfilling. You don't need to change everything today. Start with one meal, one purchase, one moment of appreciation. Ask yourself, What can I use fully today? What can I let go of to create space for what matters? Each choice is a step toward a life of clarity, purpose, and harmony. Mottainai is an invitation to redefine abundance, to find joy in what's enough, to live with respect for yourself and the planet. Take a deep breath, look at what's in front of you, and begin. The path to a mindful, sustainable life is yours to walk, one intentional step at a time. Intentional step at a time. Intentional step